What we got, time for Jimmy Smokey and Zapato, pass it around while we go downtown, turn the frown around. We're all living in a mad Hatter's Funland. Take my hand now, babe, I'll be your best friend. Take some time to miss the West Coast Island. You are now a part of his big master plan. Fighting a world full of all these haters, people in the everydays, even I get drugs in our school, everybody gets a name. All of the children say hip hip hooray. Look into my eyes, tell me you're clean. You were going on if you know what I mean.
What's up, Kiss Army? My name is Joe, and this is your 20-minute Kiss Fix. Well, a lot is going on in the Kiss world right now, and Kiss isn't even touring. So I want to make sure, before we get started talking about this bad boy, that I let you guys know that Neil Davis will be on the show with us this Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We will be talking about his Kiss Cancer Goodbye party or extravaganza or expo, whatever you want to call it, down in Florida. I pointed that way, not knowing if that's south. I think that's east. But anyway, let's go that way. South. And my understanding is he's going to have an enormous announcement to make on our show, Podcast Rock City, live this Sunday night at 7 p.m. I almost forgot when we go on. All right, so and besides that, he's going to be on for the news part, and then he's going to hang out with us, and we're going to talk Kiss Alive 3, which you guys know they will be performing at this party that he's having. And Joey, our very own Joey Casada from Podcast Rock City, will be playing drums with the band that includes Bruce Kulick. So let's go ahead and move to the topic that I picked for tonight. It's this right here. Kiss Alive, the Millennium concert. Now, I can tell you guys this. I did not go to this is from the farewell, my understanding. And I didn't if they would have put a show out that would have been from Psycho Circus, that's a tour I missed. It never came to Atlanta. The closest it was Tennessee. I was not financially would have been able to go to something like that. But Kiss Alive, the Millennium concert, the set list is pretty cool. The only thing, there's a few things. First of all, I want you guys to see this. So this came out after Kiss Alive, I guess, 4. So Kiss Alive 4 would have been the symphony, right? Hi, guys, everybody that's watching, good to see you. So, but I always want to point this out. This is not Kiss Alive 5, but do you think that they planned that little V right there? Kiss Alive, and then that's a 5 in Roman numerals, right? Now, I'm sure I'm just reading something into that it's not. But, I mean, when I look at it, I see 5. Anyway, so it's nothing special about it as far as the record goes. The back has a picture of the stage. The front, you guys have seen, this is from the tour book, right? It's good to see all you guys. Thank you very much. For those of you listening, just go look at your Kiss Alive Millennium. You'll see the little V right next to Kiss Alive. I'm probably wrong, right? You guys let me know in the comment box. The inside has nothing. It's basically paper and plastic sleeves. The records basically say Kiss Alive, the Millennium concert. Here's the set list. And I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it as soon as I read the set list. Psycho Circus. This is LP1, side A. Psycho Circus, Shout It Out Loud, Deuce, Heaven's on Fire, Into the Void. Side 2, Firehouse, Do You Love Me, Let Me Go Rock and Roll, 2000 Man. I don't have any complaints about that. I think that's a great start to this record. I don't know. I'm sure we all could have come up with a better set list. We always could. In our minds, we could always come up with a better way for Kiss to do it, to do things, but this is just what they had. But I like it. I like this so far. LP2, side C, God of Thunder, I Love It Loud, Lick It Up, and 100,000 Years. Side D, Love Gun, Black Diamond, Detroit Rock City, Beth, and Rock and Roll All Night. I like it. I like that. I like the set list. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I've listened to this. I've probably had it. I want to say I've had it 3 years, and I've probably listened to it maybe 4 or 5 times. I think that the sound quality is very good. I like it a lot. I like Gene's bass tone on it. I do like the art. I wish it was of gatefold. It would have been cool if this would have been on the center instead of on the back. And on the back, I think it would have been cool if it would have just been them holding hands and, before they take a bow on the stage. If I had to choose a song in here that's not on here that I would have had, I definitely would have had, I don't know. There's really Lick It Up, Heaven's on Fire. I mean, is that really all the non-makeup stuff on it? I understand this isn't the non-makeup like band, but it's still a strong set list. Heavy Metal Beer Club, you're right. Jared Frank says it was supposed to have been Kiss Alive 4. There were even ads for it, but then it got shelved till the Alive box set. I did not know that. Thank you, Jared. I don't like Ace's hair in the picture on this. All right. So you guys out there, don't forget, you can always email me, podcastrockcity1, that's the number 1, at gmail.com, and let me know what you think of this record. If you're listening, if you're not watching, those of you that are watching, what's up? I mean, besides that, Psycho Circus, good starter. Shout It Out Loud, Deuce, great songs. Heaven's on Fire, cool to hear Peter and Ace on that. Into the Void, I would have still rather Shock Me, but Into the Void's fine. Firehouse, Do You Love Me? That's great on a live album. Always great on a live album. Let Me Go Rock and Roll, top 5 Kiss songs for me. 2000 Man. So you got Into the Void. You got 2000 Man, Ace singing 2 songs. I can't remember if he sings. I can't remember if he sings during Shout It Out Loud, like if Ace goes, turn it up loud or whatever he might say, like we've seen in the live videos. But he definitely sings on 2. There's 3 80s tunes. Thank you, Jared. I Love It Loud is on here too. But I'm thinking non-makeup. I have that problem. I know we talked about this before, but I have that problem when I think 80s. I forget about like Unmasked and Creatures. Those are 80s, but I forget about that. So I'll tell you what, out of 5 stars, I give it 3.5, maybe 3.75 out of 5. It's a solid showing. It's not one that you can find. I don't know how many of you guys have this on vinyl. I don't know if it actually came out on CD. I just know that that I found this one day at a random record store, and I was like, mine, I don't own it. And this is the only copy I've ever seen in person. And I know that if you do find them, somebody's selling them online for like $100. That's too much. All right, so 3.75. I'm going to give that record. You guys tell me what you would rank it down in the comments. Kiss Army Things, what's up? Jared, good to see you. Heavy Metal Beer Club. Gordon, good to see you. Rex, it's great to see you guys coming and hanging out with me 20 minutes a week. Or actually, it's like 40 minutes for the 20-minute Kiss Fix. So if you guys weren't here the other day, I talked about these right here. I talked about these television collections, and I know that most of you guys were here for that, but I will tell you that I went online as soon as we were done. I went up to my bedroom, I grabbed my phone, and I immediately went looking for the Unmasked DVD that I do not have, because so many of you guys said, hey, you need it. It's great for the set. And I did find it. I did find it. I did order it. It will be in this week. And I will let you guys know next week what I think. One other thing I wanted to talk about, and I've battled all day with this, but there is, you guys remember the Sam Loomis drama, and it seems to be back. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there was an email released or a Facebook post by Andrew Scambatti that basically tells his side of the story. And for those of you that don't know, go find it. It's kind of long, and telling you guys everything that he said in there is very interesting. It kind of makes, the one thing that I can say about this is there is no shortage of drama right now in the bootleg collecting or sharing or whatever it is. There's no shortage of drama in that. It seems to be all back. But back when the whole Sam Loomis thing was going on, we had Andrew on, and he told us, I'm not Sam Loomis. He stated his case. And today he dropped a Facebook post that shook the Kiss world. So if you guys get a chance to go, I want you guys to see it, because it's like you know what I'm talking about. The neighbors are fighting, and you're at your house, and you're going, you don't want them to see that you're looking, but you do look. That's all I want to tell you guys. Check it out. Just type in Andrew. He put something out there, and it's pretty interesting to me. Let's see. What else can we talk about? This went by a lot faster than I thought it was. Kiss Alive 5. What do you guys think so far about the Kiss Cancer Goodbye show? So we're going to have Quarantine, led by Chris Jericho. Joey from our show, Podcast Rock City, will be playing in that band as well. He'll be playing drums, of course, not kazoo. And so they're doing all 80s tunes, right? Then, so I think in that band, it's going to be Chris Jericho, Joey Casada, Joe, who plays guitar, McGinnis, and PJ, I think, plays bass. So that's one. one show you're going to see. Then you're going to get another Unplugged from like the band's a bunch of guys are gonna get together. They're gonna play. They're gonna do an Unplugged, and it's gonna be all songs that were not in the original Unplugged, which sounds cool. And then you're gonna get Bruce Kulick's band. It's Bruce, Todd, Joe, and Joe. Joe. So I believe it's Joe McGinnis, Joey Casada, Todd, who plays with Bruce, and Bruce, of course. And that is going to be pretty amazing. I really hope that all of you guys that are listening and watching can come down for that. I think it's going to be a blast. And I want to say again, this Sunday, all of you that are listening and watching, the place to be will be watching Podcast Rock City Live, because if I'm correct at what this announcement will be, if it actually happens, it is going to be enormous. And you guys need to make sure that you're watching live, so when those tickets go on sale, you know to go and snatch one up. It is in Florida. I believe it's somewhat South Florida. I can't remember the name of the city that it's in. But I'm going, and I'm bringing Karen, and thank you, Rex. Rex said, I'll be watching. We're going to be going down there. You guys give me the best comments. Lewis wants to know, what's the rating standard? 1 to 5, 1 to 4, or 1 to 10? I don't know. It changes all the time. In the end, just tell me what you rate it out of. Let's just say 5. You rate the record out of 5. Oh, yes, Charlie. Yes, he's also in quarantine. Thank you very much, Heavy Metal Beer Club. I apologize for leaving him out. I've met that guy a couple of times. Just the sweetest, nicest person. It's really funny how, like, over-the-top friendly he is. It's almost like he's giving me a run for my money. I don't know if I can keep up. So, yeah. So, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Podcast Rock City Live. We'll have Joey, me, Sonny. We think Lee's going to be on with us. Neil Davis from Creatures Fest / Kiss Cancer Goodbye. And it's gonna be epic. For the first half of the show, like the news, let's say 20 minutes, we're gonna talk about what he has planned. One question that did not get answered for those of you out there that are Kiss collectors like I am, is whether or not there will be people there selling stuff. I'm going to ask that question, so make sure you're there Sunday at 7 p.m. That might be one of my first questions, not to like totally be all about me. But I want to know if I'm going to be able to bring some money down there and buy some Kiss stuff. Just saying. And maybe we'll have a Podcast Rock City booth up. Depends on whether or not I drive down or fly down. I would prefer to fly. I know you guys, are the same way. Flying is the best way to go. I hate to drive. But if that's the only way I'm going to get to go, I'm gonna drive. So let's recap the show. There's a new post from Andrew Loomis. Freudian slip. That's funny. He's gonna send me a letter and be so mad at me. Andrew Scambatti basically stating his case. There is 3.75 is what I give Kiss Alive 5. I can't do it. It's backwards. Kiss Alive 5. And this Sunday, 7 p.m., the place to be is Podcast Rock City right here on YouTube and Facebook. And we are going to have Neil Davis from Kiss Cancer Goodbye on the show with us to talk about everything he has planned. Plus, maybe, and I believe it's a big yes. but I don't want to ruin anything. A huge announcement of something else that he has going on for his show. All right, that's 20 minutes. Wednesday I stopped at like 17 or 18, and somebody was like, nice 18-minute Kiss Fix. So I grabbed other stuff and stuffed it in here. It's just talking Kiss. That's what we do. I love you guys. I really do. And I changed my hoodie tonight. I don't know who noticed. Nobody said a word about it, but I changed my hoodie. I'm out of here. Don't forget Sunday night. I know you're tired of hearing it. 3, 2,